What's up, you guys? It's Easy Breezy, and welcome back for another episode of Talk the LGBT. Today, I have an ever so special guest, my friend
Anthony. Hello, YouTube.
All right, we're gonna get into some of you guys' questions that you had that I told you to post from the last video, and so I'm gonna get into what some people have asked, and we're also going to go over some things that we have discussed between ourselves that we want to know, what you all think. We're going to tell y'all what we think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on, because every week we are going to talk the tea. So when I pop up, we talking the tea.
It's tea time. I'll read the questions.
Okay.
Right, so the first question that we had is going to be, I want to know why studs can't be submissive in the bedroom like femmes.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I think that it's a dominance thing. When you're a stud, you're seen as like masculine, you're seen as like the man or the hard one. And so whenever it comes down to the bedroom, I feel like some studs feel like they have to continue to carry that role on. I don't think it personally should be like that. I think your bedroom is, sacred. It's your safe haven. It's where you're supposed to be able to be who you are with your partner. And it shouldn't matter of society and what's typical with a more dominant stud female. I don't think there's anything outside of that unless you got like a touch me not kind of stud. Anyways.
So basically you feel as though it's like a more of a role thing that prevents studs from being submissive in the bed.
Yeah, I think it's the mentality of like, this is how I'm supposed to be.
I got you. So basically it's like, since we're speaking LGBT, so in the gay world, of course, that's basically like saying a top versus a bottom. That's like asking, is a top, why they can't be submissive in bed? Why they always have to be the dominant one? And I honestly feel like no matter what role you play, at the end of the day, you're gay for a reason.
Okay.
So it's
we
like,
all gay. Do gay shit.
I mean, do gay shit. I just feel like they feel like they can't be submissive because, like, mentioned before, it's more so a role thing. Like you said, I feel like the bedroom is a safe haven. Be yourself. I mean, be submissive. Hell, you don't know how much you might like it.
Okay.
You might really enjoy it and be shook. Because I know a lot of people who are, very masculine tops and
they missing out.
No, they're not. Are femmes still into traditional stud femme roles? I'm 40 and I was brought up in roles. Roles are not a bad thing, but I think roles have been demonized. Do femmes still enjoy chivalry?
Okay.
Complex.
Just like with the question from before, like, it's all about, I feel like, what society thinks. And I feel like it should go based off of your relationship and what that person wants. Like, nobody's saying, don't be chivalrous, but like, just be who you are. Like, if you like to be chivalrous, if you like to hold open doors, and you like to, you like to cater upon, femmes,
right.
then do that. Like, in my relationship, it's kind of a back and forth, like, you do this, a mutual, you do this, I do this. It doesn't have to be you solely, doing things, or you solely being the man role or the dominant role. I feel like it should be a mutual thing, but I don't think having a role is bad. Like, I do this and I do that. I feel like it's for clearer communication, so like what you are supposed to hold up, like on your end in the relationship. I mean, I feel like it could be good for that, but I don't feel like you have to have a role. It should be mutual.
I just feel like at the end of the day, be who you are. I know femmes and femmes that are together. There's, masculine men and masculine men that are together. At the end of the day, with the same sex, I'm going to be myself. I don't really think, for me personally, a role justifies anything.
So me and Ant were talking earlier, and we were discussing something. So I kind of wanted to bring up the topic and let y'all hear what he thinks, hear what y'all think in the comments. What do you think about down low men?
I would say for me personally, it's not something that I'm into. I think my primary concerns honestly come in with them being so discreet and having that secret, like that's big. Like for DL men, for straight men, for trade, whatever you want to call them, that I mean, it's big. That's like one of their biggest secrets, and they're trusting you with it. So it's like, at the end of the day, I never want to be put in a position where someone's secret is either outed or someone has based assumptions upon their sexuality, and now they're questioning me as if I'm the one who has something to do with it. And it's like you hear too many stories and news articles about, you know, young people, not even necessarily just transgenders, being killed by straight men. So I just feel like for me personally, that's kind of what steered me away. I don't do it. I don't like it. If you're straight, if you're DL, whatever your case may be, if you got a baby mama at home, kids, a wife, anything of that nature, I don't want it. Keep it. No, thank you. That's just for me personally. I know some people who like to dibble and dabble in that life. More power to you. You're very bold. And I I can't do it.
I feel the same. Like, if you gonna be with somebody that can't be like, I'm this or I'm that, yeah, and like when you in public, y'all always worried about who you might see or, you know, giving off the wrong image. Are you really being yourself, and are you really gonna be happy with somebody by not being yourself? And could you ever see yourself with that person of that same sex long term if you can't even come out?
So though, and I mean, I was raised in a household where, like, you know, marriage, I had to grow up fast. I mean, like, all that, like, so I'm just an old soul. So I mean, if I date you, it's definitely gonna be for marriage. I'm sorry, you're not just gonna dip off in me and then go home to your wife.
People just be dating just to be dating. Like, yo, you need to find somebody that's mutual with doing what you trying to do. Who do you feel like has it worse with coming out?
I'm definitely gonna say that men have it worse. Would you agree?
I think so. With like coming out and stuff, like, I feel like it's so frowned upon. Like, it is weird because it's like, if you come out as a lesbian or you come out as bisexual, it's kind of seen as like attractive to some people, like especially men, like creeps.
I know for a fact, like, it's normal, like, it's normalized. Like, if a female comes out to their family, their, you know, close friends, whatever the case may be, it's less hectic. It's not much of a hassle. It's just like, oh, girl, really?
Girl,
like,
we knew that, girl, because that's what happened to me.
You know,
girl, we been knew.
Like, with men, it's a lot more difficult because it is so frowned upon. Like, and that's a lot of reasons why people are DL, because they're afraid of not being accepted. They don't want to hear the backlash of them being true to themselves. And I just feel like, you know, no matter female or male, it's difficult for all, but definitely more so men.
Definitely. Like, I don't feel like I've never had any like controversy as far as coming out or being a lesbian. And like, I think it's also harder because like you could tell if I go out and if I'm not a stud, I don't dress, you know, any kind of way, but you wouldn't know unless I said something. If I say, oh, my girlfriend, or oh, I'm gay, like, you're not gonna know. And it's like with a lot of gay men, they start to kind of, like you said, develop more feminine characteristics. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get the instance behind it by just kind of talking with them. And it's like, I think that's harder because it's like you want to be true about yourself. You want to be the person who you really are. But when it comes down to society and just being out about it, I feel like you get pushed back more. Like, that's nasty.
Just as far as the gay community in general, it's like, especially online, when you see articles, posts, whatever the case may be about something gay, it's always like Facebook perhaps a laughing reaction, or
it always is,
like, especially when I see like people on Facebook, like two men getting married, which is a happy moment, rather it's a, you know, a heterosexual couple,
I
or
instantly go in and read the
gay
comments.
couple. Like, so it's like society just makes it more difficult. Definitely so. But
definitely for me,
I still feel like it's just not a reason to not be true to yourself.
Facts. Like, people gonna talk regardless of whatever.
Come out, like, And I mean, my best advice to anybody that is thinking about coming out, trying their hardest to come out, whatever the case may be, is just take your time. Like, don't let a spouse pressure you into, oh, we've been together for this amount of time, or you need to tell your family, or I'm going to just, don't allow anyone else to select the right time for you. Just go with the flow, and I say kind of ease it on to your family. Just
Drop it in there.
drop some, so they can get the picture and then start kind of thinking in the back of their head, like, I know this motherfucker
This
ain't.
some gay shit.
Right. So just kind of, ease it on them, and then when it does come
When you
around,
come out,
it'll
they gonna
be
be
a little
like,
easier.
Just
I mean, I
like,
didn't have to come out. It just kind of came naturally.
just like my non-coming out story. Like, I when I finally did sit down and say something like to my grandmother or to my mom and stuff, like they was like, clearly.
I mean, come out, be happy, be yourself. I mean, just take the time that you need to do so. But at the end of the day, I promise you, there is nothing better than being happy because you're yourself versus trying to please other people. Because no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to please everybody.
Not everybody. Well, that was all the questions that we received. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can always email them to me at comeoutwithus17@gmail.com. Also, you can feel free to message me. Instagram is breezyonthebeat1. Feel free to DM me, asking me, any of your questions. And I'll be happy to answer them. And if I gotta bring Ann along,
here I'll be.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn them notifications on. Like I said, when them notifications pop up, you know it's time to talk to LGBT. Once again, Breezy on the Beat featuring Ant.
And the tea has been spilled.
Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.